Hello everybody, how are we doing? Welcome to the stream. It is I, Tori, tuber of the V, comedic fucking genius apparently, and master of scuff. Yeah, I've been working on like a line. I want like a line opener, you know, like a introduction line. I don't know. It's still a work in progress. However, start as soon as Cleo wants in. Hold on. The cat notices that the stream is beginning and therefore wants to join the stream. However, we are back here today with the greatest of games, or well, the greatest of games that we're going to be playing on the channel, God of War 3, which then afterwards I guess we would have to start the reboot franchise. Either we would do God of War, or maybe we do some Devil May Cry or something, you know, to balance it out a bit, to not only do God of War the entire time. We'll have to see what we do next. You know, we might as well, perhaps. Who knows? I guess we'll have to see. Anyway, let's watch the intro a final time, because, you know, already have now returned with a cat. Yes! Great! Spread the word. Spread it to your friends. The stream is about to begin. Basically, we're gonna just... Oh, I still think that glitching is just some, like, weird artifacting from the emulation, probably, on the PS5. Which is weird. It is what it is. It's not that worrisome, but still. Wait, I'll make myself smaller.
Before the age of the twilight set upon the gods, a legend rose to claim his place among them. And even though Kratos sat on the throne as the new god of war, he was haunted by visions of his family. A family he himself murdered. But the hands of death could not defeat him. The Sisters of Fate could not control him. And on this...
One last time, Anadil. The intro. One last time. Kratos!
Will have his revenge.
It's like the intro of a TV show, you know? Let's go. Final time for the end. We're at the end of the game, you know, so that's why. The final recap. I still really love the art, the style they went with here. They kind of tried to bring a bracket back in Ascension, but yeah, it didn't work as well, I think. Back when we still served the gods faithfully, and when they helped us out on our quest. But then, notice even here, I think. Look at the chest, right? What do you notice? You saw the small little black puff of smoke that's like the fears and stuff like that? It's actually cool that they like hint towards it within the intro, because it's a retcon, but you know, at least you hint towards it there. So it's something. Our great quest. We just wanted to fall, drop with the boys. But it was not allowed, and therefore, we went back at it again. Like, how to tell God of War story totally the wrong way? Constantly, like, putting in a meme and shit. That'd be funny. Oh god, Cleo's staring at Strigan again. I like how the intro of the characters in black are gods and there's Kratos transitioned. True, he was human, and then he became sort of corrupted, I guess, like the gods in a way, right? There's some subtext there. You know, he was kind of a dickhead even before Ares' servitude and stuff like that, but you know, we don't talk about that. Is the audio good, by the way? Just wanted to double ask, just to make sure. Here we are. at the finale. Or I think it's the finale, right? Like, we did the big labyrinth part, we rescued Pandora, so... And also, I don't remember any other, like, gods. I mean, I think we kind of killed all of them, right? Like who's left? We smashed Aphrodite, we penetrated Hephaestus, we ripped on the... We ripped on Hades, we stabbed Kronos, we... what would you call it? Discombobulated Poseidon, to say the least. We got the drip of Hermes, and I don't even remember. We got some head from Helios. Like, we got everything. It's all collected. With all of that, we can finally destroy Zeus. Zeus, our big enemy. How to describe God of War 3 in the sussiest way possible. Anyway. Forgot Hercules. Oh yeah, we smashed him too, but you know, that's just like, he's our little, is he like our big brother or our little brother? I don't even remember. Anyway, he's an asshole. So we beat him up too. We showed him that we're the superior small brother. Even though we're like literally smaller than him. It's not about the height or like, you know, it's not about the height, it's about what you, it's about how hard you can punch a son of a bitch. So here comes manlet Kratos' final vengeance day. And with that preamble done, let's play the actual goddamn game, right? There we go. Where were we? We're at the top of the labyrinth. Yeah! I'm gonna say, now that I recently got that PS3 controller, damn, does it feel a little janky compared to the PS5 controller. Like, this one fits so much better in your hand, like, ergonomically, right? It is kind of criminal. You got all the different things, right? What the fuck is she doing? I swear to God, there's something wrong with that child. Ugh, get back here, child. Oh.
The chain, Kratos. My father once told me it maintains the balance of power within Olympus.
Probably.
Break the chain to raise the labyrinth.
Why?
Wait here.
Sing with me, sing for... Oh. Ah, tits. Another one of these. I love how it's the platforms we saw before, by the way, as well. Ah, this time we're falling with the rocks. See, it's different this time. Damn. Ah, how the fuck did that... whoever asshole decided to make this inverted that first time, swear to God. How dare they? Also, I'm gonna test a new YouTube theory soon. Under one of the Vor videos. Because of Warhammer Darktide. The child speaks. Fuck! Thank God this is not as unforgiving as it was in God of War 2, where it just like hits off all your health! Oh, come on! Ugh. Ah, yes, please. Just, you know, smash my... Bruh, how am I supposed to dodge all this? Ah! This is so fucking precise. Would have been kind of cool if you saw some of those, like, chain things from God of War 1. I like the little platform things. Oh, can I not touch this? Oh, I cannot touch the walls. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought I had to dodge that too. Oh, that's kind of cool. My little wings at my boots. Because of, Hercules. I mean, nah, Hermes. The child speaks, now so do we. Hey, it's another one of these! I didn't forget how to play. God damn! I felt... Whoop! Ah. Boom. Actually, this one takes a lot of damage. I just noticed. Oh shit, it's one of them fucking goat people. It's the goat man! go! Hey, look at that. That actually sort of works. One, two, three. Okay, wait, I could have just killed them by stoning them? I tell you, Gorgon Mommy is the best fucking spell in the game. Holy shit. I just noticed that right now. What did they speak of? Nope. Oh. No. Okay, I wasn't quick enough. Let's be on this door. Look at that! I didn't forget about these chests. Or at least, maybe I forgot about them last time. No idea. Our snake friend is indeed powerful. Oop. Aha. Do I have a present for you, little head? Aww. Putting a big robot out of commission is kind of sad in a way. Wait, what's with the chain here? Where does this lead? Okay, I thought I could jump on it, or like I was probably gonna die. It was one or the other. Bonk, bonk. Whee! Also, did you hear of YouTube's new weird monetization thing that they're going with? Apparently, like, you can't, they're gonna do chargebacks or some shit? Like, what the hell? Just stupid, which is a first as well, but like... Give me that! Yeah! Stop it. Bonk, bonk. God of War's fun, not gonna lie. Punch women. Bonk. Oh. Just a joke. Wait. Eh. Hey, look at that! What the fuck? Yo, 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 stop it. Stop that, Kratos. Wait, who repotted this area? Look at that. Someone, like, repotted the area. I was... And the music's different now, too. Ah, tits. It's the guy with the two things! Oh, it kind of looks like the guy. Guess it's not. I thought it was the guy with, like, the scythe and the... like, the sword on his back from the first game, you know? We also saw in the second game. The one that could really kick our ass, kind of. Guess every guy... And scratch. Fuck, chargeback for what? So apparently, right, if you're in the monetization system, they want to do this new thing where, hey, if you violate their guidelines, they'll be able to charge back from the money that they owe you, even on older videos. So the idea would basically be, right, say you have a video, or I think this is the idea. I'm not 100% certain on it. I find it very scummy. Let's say you make a video 3 years ago, and then within that preceding 3 years, you get monetized and that video makes a lot of money, right? But it violates the YouTube ad system for whatever the fuck reason. What they could essentially do, right, is go, hey, you violated our thing, and because you accepted the new terms of service, we're gonna charge back on your either withholding from the new money, I think, or whatever the fuck. But essentially, what they're gonna do is like, I guess what they're saying is like, hey, they'll take their money back, which is really fucked if you think about it. It's like no takesy backsies. Which is essentially, I guess, a fine is what they want to do. But like, a fine would be one thing. But just like flat out taking back monetization money, that's really fucked. Some worker came by like, hey, who the fuck broke all this? Come on. That's shitty, what the fuck? Yeah, no, I know, right? It's really, it's really fucking. It's time to transition to Rumble website. This is the, okay, once again, this is the problem for, like, YouTube, kind of, as well, right? Or people online. There's no alternative. There is none. There is no alternative to video hosting, because it's that expensive, no one wants to do it, right? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, look at that. A note written by a young soul. The fires, the people screaming. I was so scared. Why didn't Father protect us? The judges say I have to go now to Elysium, and that it will be nice there. I miss my family. That was Kratos' daughter. Aw. Sadness. Let's open this. But there's no alternative, right? Like, where are you gonna go? Every other site is just like a more... If there is another alternative to YouTube, it's always like the most toxic version of it. Hey, look, some rocks happened there. Alright, quickly kill that. Yeah, still got the golden fleece, motherfucker. Boom, bop. Bonk, bonk. Sorry. How did he dodged that? Damn. The blades helped me. So I was trying to say that there's an alternative to YouTube and we're all fucked. Like, Twitch is the closest alternative, and even that. Which is kind of scummy, because YouTube kind of was doing good, right? They essentially made a TikTok 2.0, which was going to be monetized in a better way. But then someone... It's always like YouTube has to take 2 steps forward and then 5 steps back. So with the chargeback thing, I get that probably... in a meeting, it didn't sound like the baddest idea, but, like, it is just so fucked. Especially if people try to, like, make their businesses on YouTube and shit like that, right? It's like, who gets to determine it? What, the AI of YouTube? Oh, yeah, that thing that's easily manipulated and very unpredictable? Lovely. Right? Or is that just me? Boom, baby. Clank, clank. I love how quiet it is here as well. Like, since the gods all died, it's like, this place has just been abandoned at this point. Nobody cares. Even the kings here didn't even say anything when I killed them. They're just like, yeah, we accept it at this point. So, yeah. We'll do this. Then we'll go. I think this is the farthest you can go with the little jump, right? I want to see what's here. More chests. All the chests. More orbs. You know, all of this destruction could have been avoided if they just, like, sent Hercules literally anywhere else. Oh, come on. That's just disrespectful.
He knows, Kratos! Zeus knows I've escaped! Hurry! I can hear him! He's near! Please help me, Kratos! Hurry!
Hey. Oh, shit. A child screaming on my stream. I didn't need that. Ah, tits. I hate these segments. Shut up! Okay, I'm concentrating. That's why I'm being quiet, okay? There's no other reason. Woo. Come on, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Oh! I thought this segment was going to be way longer. Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Pandora! Pandora!
Where am I even looking at? Oh, there we go.
Athena?
It's all right, Kratos.
Remember your purpose, Spartan. Remember why you have come so far. Prepare yourself, Spartan. You know what you must do.
I will raise the labyrinth. I will take her where she belongs.
I'm not saying anything, okay? No, 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 no. Why can't I just, like, carry her on my back? Why do I have to, like, ugh. Let's go, all the way up. Stay there, Pandora. The child is in danger. We must help her. We were gonna help her, but I guess at this point we're just, we go up. I do find it still sad that there's not, like, one it would have been cool, right, in this game, because it's the last opportunity I had to do it. Like, what if there was a little level part with the Kratos battle, where you go to the Temple of Pandora, like the entrance, right? Just that little entrance hallway, where Ares, like, spiced him in the first game and killed him, right? And then either you see, like, a copy of your body there, or just, like, some blood on the wall, and you reminisce a tiny bit on it. That would have been neat. Just a small moment like that, I always, as a kid, even, like, was like, hey, why didn't they do that? That kind of been a missed opportunity in my eyes. I know it's the smallest thing ever and who cares, but I care. Hey, we're here! Ha. Kratos the YouTuber. Hi guys! We've made it. No, I can't do the voice right now. I've got orc voice stuck in my head. Like 40k. The orcs. Okay, I'm fully healthed. Whee! Thanks, Athena, but I, like, really dislike you. True! Something about Athena that's, you know, she's not to be trusted. You can't trust someone like that. She's a ghost. She's like a green ghost. That's just untrustworthy, not gonna lie. Hey. Sure. I think this was the thing, right? Or was it like the muses I had to do a thing? Oh no, I see the chain being pulled up there. Yeah, let's go! I'm surprised there's no enemies here. Zeus just left this place unprotected. You'd think he'd, like, put everyone he has left here just to, like, bottleneck this final thing. Kind of funny, though. But okay. Neat. Sometimes life just works out, I guess. The rumbling is getting heavy as well on the controller. It's like, really, damn, you just feel the weight of the entire thing. Like, damn. And we've made a circle. Imagine if Bayonetta trilogy will be remaking on Frostbite 4 engine like Dead Space Remake would look like. Yeah, but it'd have to rework a lot of the combat for Bayonetta 3, I think. Because it's kind of compared to the first one. It's the sad thing, right, where Bayonetta kind of got the shaft of the franchise because of the Nintendo exclusivity. It sucks, in my opinion. In my opinion. Damn, she just looks so weird. I guess the design is intentional to, like, where it looks... I don't know, she just looks freaky. I love her just pulling up a piece of shit at this point. You can see this was built in a hurry. And not meant to last, like the other constructions in the game where it doesn't destroy literally fucking everything, right? Damn. Oh. How much can we destroy? Well, whoever made this part was an asshole. bug-eyed looking weird-ass child. She looks like Slender Man's daughter. You know what I mean,
There
right?
it is. I can see it, Kratos. In the darkness, the fires of hope will set us free.
Pandora, no!
You know why I'm here. You brought me here to do this.
I will find another way.
No, Kratos. There is no other way. Let me go!
No, child!
I am not a child. You're hurting me.
Oh!
Kratos, help!
Put her down, Zeus!
Your obsession with this thing has become somewhat of a nuisance, my son.
Might have just. I mean, she was meant to create it, not to.
Don't confuse this object, this construction of Hephaestus with your own flesh and blood. But perhaps you already have, Spartan. Your quest for Pandora, your pathetic attempt for atonement from the family you slaughtered.
What is with Olympians and
caused
talking
nothing but
shit?
havoc on Olympus.
Like,
Look around at what you have done.
I see only what I have come to destroy.
Taking pity on you has been my greatest mistake, Kratos. Just as taking pity on this thing will prove to be your greatest mistake.
This has nothing to do with her!
It has everything to do with her.
Put her down!
As you wish.
yeet. Let's fucking go! Heaven or hell. Oh, maybe. Get back here. Oh, baby, let's go. Fuck you, Zeus. I will have my revenge. Fucking teleporting son of a bitch. I look in the background. You can see her climbing down there. I just noticed that. Look at the background. See if I can stand still. Look at her here, like where my blade is, right? She's climbing. Just noticed that. What the fuck? Shit, I'm taking a beating here. Let's start paying attention. Boom! Ah, tits. More orbs! seat is so lanky.
Stop her, Kratos! Do not let her into the flame!
This is what I am meant to do! You know that! Please!
Hush!
Kratos, you know this is the only way!
Don't listen to her, Kratos. For once in your pathetic life, don't fail.
Stop insulting Kratos!
Like you failed your family.
Zeus, if you would have just shut the fuck up, honestly, a lot of this could have been avoided.
Pandora! Power to kill a god.
Kind of been doing that the entire game, but okay.
Empty! After all you have sought, after all you have sacrificed, it ends in another stunning failure!
The box is empty. I just love that. So all this game was just a big ass quest for nothing. Feels bad, man. And I guess in hindsight, that's why this part of the game feels so a little bit superfluous. It's like, ugh, we all had to do this to find out there was nothing all along. Zeus just keeps getting Kratos more mad. Even the music's getting pissed. At this point, yeah, the music is very much Kratos' mental state at this point. We're far gone. We don't want the boy to ever see us like this. Everything is pissed. I thought Zeus was smart, but he was stupid. Honestly, a lot of the God of War enemies, it's like, if you would have just shut the fuck up, you could have, like, avoided everything. But no. They always have to, like, get in my fucking way. Where are you, Zeus? What a beautiful sight, I think. I don't fucking know. There you are, you son of a bitch. Get over here.
Such chaos. I will have much to do after I kill you.
How about you stop talking shit?
It's time
Ah.
to end this.
Yes, my son. It is time.
Hey, here we go. Let's go. Boom, baby. Please parry this, you casual. Wrath of Sparta, motherfucker. Ah, shit. Oh, what the fuck?
The reign of Olympus ends now.
The fuck are you doing here?
You live?
My world, it bleeds because of you. I never sought your deaths, Father. Yet you have left me no choice.
Your pawn has failed you, Gaia. Perhaps you should have chosen the other one.
Enough! Father and son will die together.
You know how many times people have tried this shit and it doesn't fucking work? Oh look, this time there's no glitches. Hey, the area loaded proper. Let's go. Hype. Gaia for the dribble. Gaia coming in with the clutch. Gaia trying to third party us, not gonna lie. It doesn't work. She can try. Look at that little reflection in the water here. That's actually kind of neat. Ooh, on the floor? I know, it's a small thing. Leave me, okay? Like, she knows she didn't kill us, right? Hope Gaia's like having a little victory party for herself. How does Zeus do this parkour? Not gonna lie. Most curious. Well, well. I guess it is time to figure out. Zeus do be playing a little hide and seek. He is being a bit of a sussy boy, that is true. Can we climb on the walls? No. I think those privileges have been taken away from us. Well, fuck you, Gaia. You should not have betrayed my ass. This do be a bit funny, not gonna lie. I get healed from it. Ooh, that's kind of funny. Narrate someone else's life, bitch. Oh, there you are. You could have hid, you know. Ah! Hits! Hey, yo! There's two of them? What the fuck is this, Master of Illusions? Is he spawning like PS2 versions of himself? That's kind of funny. Ah! I will kill all of Zeus! Well, I don't even need to blaze a Spartan, not gonna lie. Fuck yeah, let's go! This part of the song is so great! Ah! Let's go!
I will strike you.
Fuck you, Zeus! Musical transitions are the only thing I think they could have done a bit better, though. Kratos going for the double kill. Double kill. True. You see? PogChamp. Skill issue. L ratio, whatever the fuck. Oh shit, we still live. I think we did an admirable job. If you think about it. Oh. If you think about it. This could have gone a lot worse. Although, you know what, Zeus? This is what you get for trying to destroy Sparta behind my back, you asshole. God of War 2 set up why he deserves all this. Do not forget that. Sort of. Damn. That's a big old cut. Annoying boy through his teenage years, true. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Kratos out here destroying fear itself. Hi guys, welcome to the second half of the game. Oh no, Zeus entered me. Not the Greek way! No!
Nothing but darkness lies ahead, Kratos.
Damn. Hi guys, welcome to the part of the stream where I am literally stuck inside my own head. Here we go again. Look, I look like the intro now. This part's always been a bit freaky, not gonna lie. Sorry, I'm laughing because I noticed something funny. This is a preview to the camera in God of War 4. You see how everyone hated this section of the game? Well, it was actually a prelude, but they didn't listen. Damn, your head is big. It's true, but it's like, it's because the camera, okay? It's the fisheye lens. Honestly, it would have been funny if they used a lens like this in God of War 4, but oh well. Hey, a lantern. Can I interact with the lantern? I cannot. Uh-oh. Honestly, you could have made a Silent Hill like this. I see something small in the distance. What are you? Ah.
Mother, what's happening outside? The people, the fires.
Shh. Stay close, Calliope.
Mother, I'm scared. Are they coming to get us?
Your father will protect us.
Burn this village! Burn it to the ground!
Why does he sound so...
My wife. My child. How? They were left in Sparta. Ares!
Well, I guess Kratos is the champion of double kills, but it's not a good thing. Oh. No, 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 no. Follow the circle. Follow the line. reflecting on our past once again. Although, what the fuck's the fear gonna do inside of us? I mean, we already kind of hate ourselves. Like, you can't make me hate myself. I already do that all this time. It's a different kind of double kill. True. It's a child kill. It's only a 1.5 multiplier if you think about it. It's not... It's not even a double kill. It's 1.5 kill. R.I.P. Kratos. The biggest shame of his life. Oh. Well. Okay, there's no line anymore. Wait, what the fuck? Hey, there's the candle again. Supposed to go somewhere? I will just go in a different direction, fuck it. Nope. That's also a dead end. This is the labyrinth of my own fucking head. You can hear Ares talking in the background. Yeah, you said that in God of War 1, and you know what then happened? I impaled your ass with a big-ass fuck-off sword. Whatever happens, just know that no matter how much you hate others hate you, can never hate you as much as you already hate yourself. True. That is the God of War quote of the year, not gonna lie. I feel like I have to do something with the lantern. How did I get stuck in the one part of the game where you're not really supposed to get stuck? Love that, right? Okay. Honestly, I just went in the wrong direction. It's probably like a branch. I fucked up, probably. Welcome, everybody, to ASMR. ASMR VTubing. Today, we are stuck inside the psychological destroyed mind of Kratos' head. Tits.
Kratos!
Ah!
Come, I can show you the way.
You? I'm just a child in my head, too? God damn it, Kratos. Oh! Hey! Thank you.
Hurry! I can help Kratos.
Can you? Dum 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 da dum. Boy.
Kratos, in the darkness, the fires of hope will set us free.
Hey, look at that. We got ourselves a flashlight. This part's freaky, not gonna lie. Oh, more people. Hey.
You can see the light. It is changing you. It is time to lay your fears to rest. The light reveals the truth. The power of forgiveness comes from within. To be forgiven, you must find the power to forgive yourself.
Finally, the therapy session Kratos never had. R.I.P. Aww. See? Was that so hard? All of Olympus could have, like, existed still if you would have, like, not done... If you would have just done that. You assholes. Oh. Oh, great. Pandora turned into fucking Navi from The Legend of Zelda. Love this. There's no comedy to be made here, by the way. It's just like, oh. Oh. Well, do I really hate that moment, though? I think I got in my way.
Athena! No!
Notice that the Athena we're forgiving here. Okay, a little bit of like Evangelion ranting because of course I'm gonna do that somehow, right? What we're doing here is we're not forgiving... It's like not that they forgive us. We're forgiving ourselves for the versions of in our head of them that we killed or some shit like that, right? Wait, Can I not? Oh, no forgiveness for her, I guess. I guess I don't really care about that mistake. Oh. I know. Oh, shit.
Kratos, fear drove Zeus to kill his father Kronos. The same fear that brought the Great War. A fear that drove Zeus to kill you, his own son. Zeus uses fear to keep you in the dark. Confront your demons and lay them to rest.
I have a theory. This is the real Athena talking. Whoever the Athena is we see outside, the green ghost Athena, that's not the real Athena. That's just like our fears, I guess, like personified as Athena or something like that.
Over here, Kratos.
The fears of being called a monster personified as... Wait, let's clean this up. There we go. Look at that. I cleaned it all up. Woo! Ah, yippee.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is... Do you remember that day?
Ah, shit. I ended up in fucking Twitter hell.
Good luck with that little whore you call Pandora.
You cannot change your destiny, mortal.
I gave you everything.
Please, don't do it, Spartan.
Look how pissed off he looks in the little water there.
Die, Spartan!
Today you may defeat me, but in the end, Kratos, in the end, you'll betray only yourself.
I don't know. That drip came in handy, my guy.
You will never find her.
Well.
Never lets his back hit the ground.
No, Demos! I love how they also take some voice lines of the little spin-off games. It is cool, you know.
Your soul will never find peace for what you have become.
Don't leave me again, Kratos!
Ah.
Wait! I can tell you that to destroy Zeus, you must step into the flame to receive its power.
You destroy everything you touch.
Because no one gives me decent, like, guidance.
At the true face of hatred!
All of Olympus will fall!
Time to clean out this entire place.
They begged for their God to save them, but you did not come.
Come, I can show you the way.
Oh, well, I guess we don't need that anymore. Can he at least... Oh, there we go.
Hurry!
Why won't you die?
Because I'm built different. Oh, sorry. Why won't you die? Die. Is that fucking voice? Sorry, I forgot about that. Oh, that's funny. Once again, he's like, shouldn't. Sorry. Serious mode again. Serious mode. We're Kratos. Vengeance.
Kratos, once in your pathetic life, don't fail. Don't fail her like you fail your family.
It's all right, Kratos.
Whee. We're just swimming in juices of my defeated enemies, you know. Love that. Hey, look, I'm the blue god of war now. Is this for... This was all foreshadowing God of War 5, where I fight Thor. Top 10 hidden Easter eggs. And oh, God, I hate those channels. I hate the idea of those channels. They're funny, but, like, whatever. Oh. Look, we're almost there. Oh. It's the chest.
No, this is the only way.
It's the chest. From the first game.
God's rose. Mine was replaced by hope.
Maybe you salty.
Power to kill God.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
Wow. God of War 6 first person mode. Time to kill the genie. Ba-da-dum. God, I mean, I like this visual-wise a bit more than Ragnarok. So far in Ragnarok, their models look like wonky. They're fine. It's just... There's a little more creativity here, I find. Or not creativity, just more art direction style, I think. We beat the fear out of them. Now we're just having our revenge. Apparently they removed the voice line here where like Zeus either thanks or like asks for forgiveness or some shit. But they removed it because like then it wouldn't be as satisfying, would it? Fuck you, old man! Putting me through 2 games of this shit? Nah, you could just take the visions away! You could just pay for a therapist, could you, Zeus? No! Does this count as violence? Hey, we earned a trophy on it. Yeah, nice. Like, okay, I know that I could stop punching him, right? But this is just, you know. Fuck, I hate Gorgons. Like, fighting them, you know? They could stone me, insta-kill me in one go. Can't see, jeez. Angry much from Kratos. Wait, we're gonna end on the music. We gotta end with the music, not gonna lie. Knew I was button mashing for a solid hour. Lol. Oh. Just punching for a whole stream. That would have been funny, right? Fill up the rest of the hour with just me punching. Damn, he exploded too. Oh yeah. Shit.
have done well, Kratos.
Debatable.
Freed from the bondage of Olympus
Bondage?
and cleansed in chaos, mankind is now ready to hear my message.
Look around you, Athena. The world stands in ruin. What good is your message?
Go if you must. But first, I insist you give me the power from inside the box.
The box was empty.
That can't be true. I can see it in your eyes. You used my power to kill Zeus. You still have it as we speak. Don't you understand?
Oh, have you gotten it yet? Explain it a third time, what will you?
I dreaded what would happen if it was opened again. And so, I summoned the most powerful weapon in the world, and I placed it in the box.
I told you, it was empty. Pandora was sacrificed in vain. She died because of my need for vengeance.
As did everyone at the enemy.
You used my
Nope.
power to kill Zeus. I saw you do it.
Fuck you, Athena. Get off my ass.
Of course. When you opened the box, you released the evils to the gods. Infected them. Changed them. Zeus himself fell prey to the dark evils. This is why he became so enraged and obsessed with your death. He was consumed by the evil, fear. I thought the power I placed in the box was never released. All these years, I assumed you drew from the evils inside to
Fucking selfish
destroy
Athena,
them.
stop blaming us for your shit. True.
I was wrong. The power you took from the box is mine.
Sounds like a
From
skew
it,
problem.
You gained the strength that Zeus could never destroy. A strength great enough to overcome fear. Locked deep inside of you, Kratos, is hope. It has remained buried, trapped by your guilt and the failures of your past. When you killed Zeus, you must have allowed something to awaken it. What was it, Kratos?
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here.
Why do you re-show me the cutscene? We just got it. Yes. Sorry.
What was it, Kratos?
Was
All
nothing.
I remember is what I have lost.
Like, you really didn't need that there.
That's why you should give me the...
Oh, fuck you, Athena.
I understand its true meaning and where it belongs. I trust you to do the right thing, Kratos.
You shouldn't.
You owe me this, Kratos.
I owe you nothing.
10 years, Athena.
Made you a god. I sheltered you from the wrath of Olympus. I delivered your revenge on Zeus.
It is over, Athena.
You would dare strike me down? Again?
Does it work?
My vengeance ends now.
How could you?
We don't owe you shit, Athena. Let's go! You can't kill me if I kill myself! Ah!
You fool! What have you done?
Freedom to the people! Let's go!
That was meant for me! They will not know what to do with it!
Skill issue. Plus L plus ratio plus their problem. Plus you a bitch.
You disappoint me, Spartan.
I wonder what this game would look like with less harsh shadows. Oh well. And finally, we get to rest. There we go. That was God of War 3, or is it? No, kinda. One more scene afterwards. Fuck me! Oh, this is a fun game. Great ending, right? It is once again falls a bit within that Greek tragedy sort of thing. You get a bittersweet ending. We kind of give hope to the people, even though they're within the shitty world, but, you know, it's left to themselves to figure out how to use it. And that's, you know, fair. Big asshole in his stomach is still live. We can rest until boy comes around. Yeah, this is where, like, some weirdness happens, right? Apparently they released a book or novelization of what happens in God of War 4, and that sort of tries to explain what happens in between, because they never show it. And it's kind of the one thing where I'm like, that would have been cool in Ragnarok if you had, like, a scene that would have, like, your connection with Faye would have been more stronger in that game, I think, if Ragnarok actually showed you in flashbacks maybe his journey towards the land of, and towards Midgard or whatever, but whatever. You get it in a book, and it's something like, after what we'll see in a bit, Kratos never gets to die. He is cursed with unable to kill himself. I think that's how it goes. Like, the idea is that he's unable to kill himself. That's just curse, right? And so the only way to do it is death can have me when like, it earns me, right? Like at that point, he just lives because, you know, he can't kill himself, and letting himself die by a regular enemy would kind of suck, so he doesn't do it. And also, added to his curse, from that point onwards, the Blades of Chaos, the original blades, not the Blades of Exile, not the Blades of Athena, like, you know, the ones we've had in this game, the original blades from God of War 1, which are a weapon that are actually stored somewhere on Olympus, apparently, supposedly. Would have been cool if they showed us it here, however. Follow us around, and that explains it, supposedly why in God of War 4 we play with the Blades of Chaos again, and 5, you know, instead of the other ones. That's just a little bit of, like, trivia that they never tend to really explain in game, but you, like, get it through, like, a book or some shit, or maybe, like, a little dialogue. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. And now we rest until we find Faye, and then we smash some giant puss, you know, and then make a boy. Elijah Wood helped out in this game? What the fuck? Did I just see that correctly? Huh. Oh, the music. Oh, nice knowledge from Streamer Man. No, Streamer Man does have some knowledge sometimes. It also explains, and this comes to, like, the weird reasons, right? So the reason why Christopher Judge was decidedly taken for God of War 4 is because he wanted to take the franchise in a new direction. The argument could be made it was a little shitty to not talk to TJ Carlson, the voice actor for the original Kratos, about it. Like, it would have been better manners if they did that. However, I imagine the reason being, okay, a few years after this game, eventually, they made a game called Ascension. It's the last PS3 God of War game for a long time, right? It was received kind of because there was no point to it really existing. However, in that game, Kratos' physicality is totally different, and that's because in that game, they tried doing the mocap thing for the first time, kinda, right? Before, they already did the mocap thing, but in this game, it's like you had an actor who does Kratos' body, and then you have the voice actor that does Kratos' voice. And within the next game, Ascension, they tried making, for the cutscenes, they made TJ Carlson do, like, the mocap, and you can see it in his physicality that it doesn't really match to Kratos. However, it is at a point in his life where he is more timid, more vulnerable emotionally, so it works enough for that game, right? But it doesn't feel 100% right. So I guess that is one of the considerations they had for God of War 4 and why they moved on with Christopher Judge, who was not a controversial pick because he did an admirable, great job. It's just, and this is the most controversial opinion I have about God of War 4 and Ragnarok, Christopher Judge has a great dad voice, but his angry voice, I don't know, it never reaches. Him shouting angrily always sounds to me like guy in a voice booth, whilst Kratos, original voice actor, shouting sounds like truly pissed off, guttural anger, you know? And that's just 100% probably nostalgia. Or let's say 80% of that is probably nostalgia and me being used to it, and maybe 30% of that is like there is something to be said there. I don't know. Which, yeah, like displaying anger properly is also not like an easy thing to do, by the way. Like acting wise, it is actually one of the harder things. Because you think it's like, just be angry. It's like, no, there's a lot more nuance to it and stuff like that, right? So there's something there to be said, I think. Let's switch to this view for a tiny bit, because it's just the cutscene. It's like it's just the credits anyway, and I'm gonna let them run out because, you know, it's the respect of the game. This is something I find that okay, weird small contrivance I have with a few streamers I watch, right? They have this tendency to just kind of end the game when it ends, end the stream when it ends, and it's like, no, this is what the credits are for. When you watch a movie, right, or you play a game, the credits are there to kind of give you a moment to reflect upon your experience, I think. They display to you the music to make you remember of what you've done, and, you know, talk about your experience. And I think that's sometimes lost when streamers just tend to end and, like, move along quickly at the end of a game. It's like, no, take the time, you know? Take the time to appreciate what you've been through. Whatever. This game is fun. I'm gonna be honest as well. It is less strenuous than I thought. For some reason, I thought this game was way more, like, it slowed down way more. But it didn't slow down that much, although it was probably the difficulty setting that helped a lot with that, right? But this game does have a little bit of a problem of it doesn't really know where it's supposed to go. You go, like, up, down, up, down. Yeah, that's sad. Talk with chat. No, indeed. And like, this game has this weird thing where, like, it is very much like Pirates of the Caribbean 2 and 3, if you know what I mean. In that 2 and 3 are one large story, and 3 kind of works as an extended finale, an extended Act 3. And in that, it kind of loses itself within the middle. Even with the Pirates of the Caribbean, you can make that argument, right? That 3 has this, like, it has a weirdly long time before it gets started, because it has to set up so much new shit, you know, to be its own thing. And this game has that sort of same problem. It has to set up then the labyrinth and the chain, but then you have to assume all that was built between God of War 1 and 2 without either Kratos knowing about it or whatever. So it's like, it's a little weird when you come to that stuff, right? However, there is an interesting case to be made that, you know, you shouldn't reasonably talk about and speculate on that stuff a bit too much. You could get overindulgent with it. It's very easy to do that, I'd say. However, once again, I do very much enjoy the game, and that is the most important part about it, right? This game doesn't, in my opinion, have 100% the best combat. I still think 2 is better in that regard. It is still satisfying, though, and that's the most important part. The best thing this game does, I think, is when it in the beginning gives you your moveset and then takes it away, it gives you a different moveset into place. Whilst 2, you're just the entire game, you're just building up to the same moveset again. And that's a little bit like, you know, a little bit sad. Overall, between the 3 original God of Wars, I am still one of the weird people that finds the original one, the first one, to be the most cohesive. With 2, it's a good game, but you need 3 to complete it. And with 3, if you don't have 1 and 2, you have 0 context. Like, 3 is a good game as a conclusion, but not on its own. Oh. This was the big teaser. Oh, interesting. There's a little extra credits for the people that remastered it. That's kind of neat. Hi, good morning. Sorry. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. We just finished God of War 3. Yeah, the game was good. So far, I think I like 2 the most, actually. I mean, when I played 3 without playing 2, I mean, I knew about Kratos' history from the internet. Yeah, no, you, there's enough context within that, like, opening cutscene, right? Like, you get the idea of it, but the journey feels way more wasted if you haven't played the originals. There is a case to be made, I think, that 1 is the best one, like, hands down. maybe not gameplay-wise 100%, it's a little janky here and there, but like the journey you make in that game truly feels like self-contained, like a ramping up of difficulty and things you encounter. Also, Kratos is much more humble in that game, essentially, whilst with 2 and 3, he's immediately more... He's angry because that's the character arc he goes on, right? And that stuff, so, yeah, it is what it is. How late is it? It's 12. Oh my god, I just noticed that the stream was only live for like an hour. Holy crap. Yeah, no, we finished this game really. How are you? Hey, how are you? I just woke up. No, I'm doing fine. I honestly didn't wake up that long ago either. Oh my god, I have a problem with my sleeping schedule. Apparently yesterday I slept like for 10 hours, but like right through the day. It's like, who needs sunlight, right? The good thing is it gives me energy for the stream, so there's some advantages to it. I still haven't really had caffeine, except like coffee and a bit of cola, but like no Monster energy drinks or what. No energy drinks, put it that way. Which is healthier, but you know, I do notice a difference in my energy levels. Whatever the fuck. Doesn't matter. No, I like 2 a lot because of Kratos' interaction with everybody. In 3, however, rest mode when your PS5 will enter rest mode in 10 minutes due to power saving settings. No, power saving. What the fuck is power saving settings? Congratulations on defeating God of War 3. You have unlocked challenges, chaos mode, costumes, and videos. Ooh. Wait, let's see. What costumes did we unlock? Oh yeah, that's the things that we... Nice. So we got Fear Kratos. Does quadruple damage. Enemies do quadruple damage. Okay, no, actually, that's kind of cool. It's like you get, they're modifiers. Do you like cats? I adore cats. My cat is not here at the moment, but like, I love my little cat. Adorable. Apollo. Oh, cool. Apollo does half damage. Man, he sucks. Morpheus armor. Ooh. Is this new? Caffeine fucks me up really hard, especially at night. I become not that talkative and I can't sleep until 6 a.m. True. Phantom of Chaos. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. The Forgotten Warrior. Hey, is that... I think this is one of those costumes we saw at the graveyard of God of War 1, right? One of those original designs for Kratos that they never went with? That's kind of cool. Indominus. Indominus is... I think that's Kratos' armor from God of War 2? Or it's the special armor he gets in 3. No, in 2, I mean, like the beginning of 2. His cats are adorable, though Cleo and Zeus are bastards. Demos. Oh, you get to play as his brother! Ooh! It's cool. Oh, that's all the ones we unlocked? Okay. That's all the ones we unlocked. That's fun. We didn't have the combat arena unlocked. That's sad. Animation, character design, combat, motion capture, Crane and Poseidon. Demise of Zeus. Hephaestus' tail. Oh, these are the cinematics. Okay. Voice acting, visual effects. Oh my god, we have like stuff we can watch. Okay. I'm gonna leave it to you guys to decide. Are you... Oh, I'm confused of what else to chat. No, it's fine. You can just hang out, lurking a bit, watching, liking the stream. Is all things that are acceptable, you know. Also, I'm working on a new video. I have a new little video in the works. Andal, you're gonna like it. It's one of those edited videos, right, where I talk about shit. It's gonna be one about Guilty Gear, where I've been playing it, and I've been watching some videos like fighting gaming community-wise, and I swear to God, my biggest complaint... There's only one complaint I have with the game, as it doesn't have a proper campaign mode. It has that, like, 2-hour movie it wants to show you, but, like... Where's my campaign mode? Games like Mortal Kombat and Super Smash Bros. Brawl had this like campaign mode that's a bit wonky, but it has so much like advantages it gives to the player to get you to understand the game feel, learn the world, get interested with trying every character, that kind of shit, right? Like it was a big long ass tutorial, but you know, I know competitive people don't care for it, but you know, fuck them. Let them do their competitive shit. But give me a stupid ass campaign because I'm a normie dumbass who needs that. That's the video. That's the video in a sense. Character art, motion capture, environment art. I'm very confused. I'm so sorry. No, there's no problem. There's no. Oh, I'm so sorry about this. No. It's just. It's great. It's fine. Talking in chat is difficult anyway. Talking for me with chat is also difficult because I'm not that great with doing talkative streams. Although now I've figured out a setup with my computer and like second screen where I could very easily see chat when I'm streaming and stuff like that, which I very much more prefer. To put it this way, like I put my screen into a 16:9 format, and that way where originally I have like the ultra wide peripheral vision, instead of that I basically have chat there, which is kind of cool, right? That's how it works now. Whatever. Fighting games have shit stories. People gave up on that. Okay, but it's not about having the shit story. It's about the shit stories are there to basically be a big tutorial for the player, right? And okay, would working on a better campaign story be better? Of course. But like, you know, it feels cheap if it only just has the multiplayer. I don't know. It's just like a thing I find I have a weird like thing with, you know. I'm interested in some of these. Not gonna creating Poseidon, programming, quality assurance, because the PS3, what this thing was originally developed for, had a lot of problems when it comes to like its Let's look at this one. See what that one gives me.
We're over here at Leo's desk, and we just, you know, you want to say hi, Leo?
Hello, Leo. Look, it's Leo.
Tell us about the.
He does a better job doing the tutorial in the game itself. True.
Well, yeah. I just decided to kind of create pink yo-yo.
Hey, yo.
The thing about this character also is that he's actually kind of like a throwback character. We're bringing him back from God of War 1.
I thought he wasn't too.
God of War 2.
Oh, he wasn't?
Lol. That this is a trilogy. It's like they're not supposed to be seen as separate games. So what about animating Kratos? Like,
I'm really confused to what to chat.
That,
Doesn't matter. We're watching video. Look at this dude.
Describing him. Has a kind of like a.
Hey, yo, look at the cat. That's the game. That's what the game looks like.
To
Yeah.
invent some new animation. So.
These behind-the-scenes things are so great. I want more games to do these.
he's joining us for God of War.
By the way, these are expensive to make, because technically they means that during your development, you're essentially hiring a camera crew to like document everything, right? And they have to edit it together to a cohesive whole.
The factors of animation is that
Look at all these nerds.
kind of
Love this.
to make it invisible. The more successful we are, the less you really notice.
Look, that's God of War 2.
Going on with our boss fights, it's gonna look really impressive. It's another kind of key development for this game, I think.
We're working a lot with the designers, like way more closely, and creating new things with them.
Honestly, I can imagine that being the thing for...
We have to achieve.
Oh.
And the most important part, of course, is
Hey, look at him move.
how he moves. Kratos is very direct. We don't
Honestly, it's like the stream could have been 1 hour. So at this point, or just watching these cutscenes to extend the stream time. That, and I don't know if I've ever watched these, come to think of it.
Everything that Kratos
We're a reaction streamer now. We talk in the reaction lobby.
even notice these things, but
What do I call you? I am Tori. I am Tori, the VTuber.
at all times.
I am Tori, or Streamer Man, or the Lord of Scuff,
wooden
apparently.
swords laying around all the time. We definitely get up and try to act it out. It's definitely always hazardous to walk around the animation area. You get
Haha.
What are the challenges of animating something that big?
Planning out where everything needs to be, like nothing happens.
Look at
on
that, look at his big
accident.
ass finger.
You need to know where everything is. Yeah,
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, these are actually more boring than I thought. And you know what it is also? It's like, imagine someone comes to your job and is like, okay, how do you do the thing? And it's like, I'm doing the thing, but then you have to like explain all of it as well. Without, more than likely also people without media training, right?
Adrenaline rush is from seeing the sequence.
Kratos, your death will not be a gentle one.
Yeah, this is way funnier without the music, not gonna lie.
My eyes!
Look at that. You also see it, this is like, oh, it ended. What the fuck? What are we watching next? Let's go motion capture, because animation and motion capture, actually, both of those fit in together very nicely. Oh, what the fuck? Hey, yo! This is a different section. Let's go! Tori the Streamer Man, Orble, Scuff Boy, and Masturbator. That's not, god damn it. Oh. Hey, look at the...
We're in San Diego this week, capturing.
Look at that guy with the glasses. Damn, man. He's cool.
Months ago, just to tour the facility.
I want glasses like that.
Really impressive down here, actually. It's
So you can't see my eye movement.
They do full body mocap. They can do hands and faces down here, and they have a ton of crazy toys. It's amazing that we have this facility that Sony owns that is basically at our disposal. And the
Glasses
things
guy.
are really great.
Yeah.
Getting her suited up for the day, yeah. Velcro custom suit we get made specifically for motion capture. We have some colored panels on there just to accentuate the actors when they're out there.
Yeah, great. I love the dynamic range here. Some color grader really did their job here. You know, I can't see shit! Can't see shit! Hey!
Mocap is basically markers in space that are seen by cameras. They're calibrated to be able to be triangulated into a certain point in space.
It really serves
I mean, you're not wrong.
for us to layer animation on top of. Got a little coffee.
See, it's a reference.
Shades on. This is how we do LA mocap.
Body twist.
Look at them go. They're doing warm-ups. Yeah.
The range of motion where we show all of our flexibility and bendability of our body so that the computer can track our markers.
Look at that. A lot of God of War 4 was made with this as well, but like with more facial mocap as like the important part of it as well, right?
Don't try this at home, kids.
As much as I've directed before was with my little sister and my little brother when we were kids and our parents had the video camera. And
hey!
If you know what to do and you can communicate with people honestly and you know what you want, they love it. And people are having fun if you are.
See, that's some good direction. You have fun with your actors, you talk to them clearly, communicate. It's all great.
Subtle movements, because we know that that subtle animation is going to be done by the animators in-house. As long as we can see the character there, then we're getting.
Yeah, that's also the thing, right? To consider. I'm sorry, I can't be long. No problem, no problem. You lurk when you want, you leave when you want, you like the video if you want, and then you do whatever. It's great. I want off. No problem. Take care. Take care.
It doesn't really matter where they are. And break your symmetry if you can, so both arms aren't exactly
symmetry.
the same.
Ooh. Also, the funny thing about these, right? Like, you see how a lot of these, like, mocaps, these are already kind of cleaned versions, but not of all of them have, like, the perfect nuances that they keep. So they're good for, like...
The mocap actor actually driving the Gaia character in real time.
LOL.
It's definitely amazing technology.
It's fun tech. It's fun tech to play with. Although, a lot of the small subtleties are done with, like, are done with by the animators afterwards, because you lose a lot of that in mocap. Although nowadays, you get to keep a lot more of that very subtle, small nuance. Whee! Thanks, brother. No problem. Look at that. It's Kratos and ZEUS. I love that they put the music behind it as well, because like doing stuff like this does feel very awkward, right? It's one of those. It's the stages where like, hey, you as a mocap actor have to do a lot of like imagination, and the director has to talk you up into a way to really know what you're supposed to be doing, right? Because otherwise, it just feels awkward. Kind of what they're talking about, you know. Oh, you brother?
Get closer to their performance.
Yeah, sure. I guess that's kind of what the vibe is, right? It's like a bro.
Never put that in the making of video.
This is actually a first for me to do motion capture.
Let's go.
We're working on the sex mini game with Aphrodite.
Look at the shame in her head when she said the sex mini game. Like her body, her soul left her body. Like, oh, this is, of course, I forgot I'm working on God of War, right? Oh, that's funny.
We will put Medi in a suit.
So actually, wait, shit. I have to.
If I'm gonna do that, I'd rather do it now to do the sex mini game with Ava and Michelle.
What the fuck? Hey yo, harassment?
I'll direct from the bed.
Yeah.
I'll be Aphrodite. I'll be like, you touch me here. You put your leg there.
What a Chad. He's like, I'll be Aphrodite. Get off, woman. I'll show you how it's done. Oh, that's funny. Fuck off. I find that funny.
It's been far too long.
That must be... Again, these scenes require a lot of sex. It's good. Time for sex. No, so these scenes, right? Every intimate scene, especially mocap as well, but like also real life acting, right? It's a lot of like very careful handling of the scenes and stuff like that, because they're very, you know, they're hard to do. Literally, no, but no, they're very uncomfortable sometimes to film, and that's why like doing them requires a lot of communication and stuff like that. She looks so uncomfortable.
That was great. Cut.
Kinda.
Is that what has...
Hey, god damn it! The stream was gonna be totally fine for YouTube COS, but then now look at this. Look at this. There's titties on my screen. God damn it. Only streamer to actually show the titties.
Medi found people who were good with their body in terms of motion.
You see, because this is the thing, right? You could be like all, titty! But if you just like accept it, it's just fine. It's just anatomy. Think about it. It's just anatomy. I saw that guy's face there, standing in, like look at him there in the mid, like, okay. These are all scenes that they weren't able to include. Feels bad.
All the actors turn out to be great people and they get along.
That's
really
fun.
well, so there's a really good atmosphere.
Yeah, we went out to dinner last night and had a great time, like just talking
Yeah.
and talking about mocap and
Time for sex.
video games, and it's just really nice to be somewhere where people appreciate
Go back
all
to
the
full
work
screen.
that goes into it.
I don't know. I feel like maybe this gets too. Look at that. That should have been the end of God of War 3. They just dance at the end and then they leave. That would have been funny. Oh, look at that. The music change there was very subtle. Lol. We'll end on the creating Poseidon because I'm actually curious what that means, right? Environmental design, music. Because what? I wonder if all these segments are all segments of just this one big one, but you know, fuck that. Level design, combat, character art's interesting. Camera direction's interesting. No, let's do the creating Poseidon. I wonder what the fuck that one is. I'm actually curious about that.
I love brainstorming.
Oh.
That's one of the best things about games. Right from the beginning, it's
just a creative process.
Yeah, it's fun.
What happened to the original concept art for Poseidon? No, it's a concept art for a Titan, a water Titan.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, show us. Whoa.
He's even got the tentacles. Whatever we come up with, it's like, hey, that would be cool. We could, and we just make it form out of water, whatever it might be. A lot of talented people were sitting in that room figuring out, oh, this would be cool.
This must be the weirdest meeting.
Doing our best to trying to live up to God of War 1 and 2 standards, which are insane.
Really high.
It's like it has to be like almost like in a shape that's like scary.
I agree with that. When you pull the camera,
Ah, yes.
what you see, and if it's like,
Ash.
if it is like he's turned into like a huge squid, and she's all tied up or something like that. But as you're like fucking flea size, and as you're running around, you see a big part of this.
Well, what do you think? What do you think about maybe that whatever that thing is? It's a lot of different things.
It's everybody, you know, it's not just one person that comes to the table and has, okay, here's the perfect idea. It's everybody rifting together.
It's called the creative process.
Poseidon swells up with water and just becomes semi-translucent, and you can see all his veins and stuff. And so that way you're actually hitting flesh.
Going off
You could
sort of like Will's idea and a combination of the things that we talked about is his skin is basically like a jellyfish. On the inside of his body, he has all the bones. He has actually a bone structure. That way we have...
And the funny thing is, now that we've played the game, we know what eventually these concepts turn into, right? But like concept talks are like very weird like this. They're... And this is one meeting. Imagine the meaning for all the other ones. Although, I think the other ones are sometimes do feel a bit more straightforward.
At least all kind of get on the same page. At the end of the day today, it's like, yeah, this is kind of somewhat direction we're going to go. Maybe it starts off and a wave crashes up, and after you see like this far shot or something of a wave kind of overtaking Kratos and Gaia on the side of the mountain or something like that, you're freaking out. I was like, you're probably freaking out right now because of the cinematics. And then afterwards, it's like something's fucked up right now. I can't move. And then Kratos has to go out and find out what that thing is, and he runs into this one thing. It's like, what the fuck is this thing? And it's obviously connected to something else. And then he finds the other thing later on. And at the end, there's this big reveal, and it's like, and this is what this whole thing was that you were fighting it the whole time. I think that's cool pacing.
They kind of do that, but they do it quicker, right?
I don't know what the fuck this thing is.
When they first approached me to work on Poseidon, they told me it's going to be the very first big boss fight. Poseidon, if you remember from God of War 2, he looks more like just like a human god form. But in this game, he jumps down from Olympus into the ocean, and then he emerges out as a big water creature.
A furry.
First sketch I did for Poseidon.
Ah, yes.
A bunch of research on exactly what Poseidon is, the god of the ocean, the god of horses. So I thought to incorporate this design of a creature, of him.
Still, one of the most memorable fucking designs they made. And you know what? I'm gonna say it. God of War 4 and Ragnarok never reach that, right? They never really reach like a creature that looks as insane as these things. That's the one letdown I have with those games. You always fight dudes, you know? It's not... Even the creatures are not, you know... It would have been cooler. That and the trolls look boring, in my opinion. Which that's the one thing I'm not looking forward to fighting a bunch of those trolls in God of War 4, but yeah. I'll get to it when I get to it, right?
Because of previous bosses that we've had, like the Kraken. So this is just one of the limbs of the Poseidon creature. one of the arms. This one I incorporated the multiple faces, and then a lot of the
There's this thing with that thing, and then this thing is actually this thing. Yeah, that's how you talk to people, you know? Not everyone is as articulate immediately, but it's like, that's why you give one of these guys that weird description, and he just tries and draws some cool shit, and then you hope that from that direction they get something that aligns up with what you had in mind, and then you eventually make the thing. Yeah!
Jellyfish kind of membrane where you stab and you eventually kill one of his.
Oh, that's supposed to be a jellyfish?
It's later going to be revealed to you.
Actually,
that's
the
whole time you've been only fighting one of his limbs right here. It's going to be a really cool big moment in the game.
Turnarounds are looking pretty nice.
Today I'm going to be having art reviews.
2008. Look at that. Damn, that's like what? That's more than 10 years. That's like 15 years ago, maybe more, less. I don't do math, by the way.
Limbs are not too long for him. Like he'd have to raise it up so high
to get you right below. He'd have to be like basically have his arms way.
Look at the tiny Kratos on the drawing. Lol.
Silly. Let's have Andy finish this up. But Andy, can you save off a version of what you have right now so Adam can go over it with Bruno? And
look at that, it's a Wacom tablet.
Cool.
He has a big ass phone on his desk.
Just had the review. It went well.
Hey, hype. This review went well. Let's go.
The view they've always seen, but they've never seen the front view. So for them to be able to see the front view and to see how the shape, the silhouette actually makes a trident shape, they really like that idea. I just have to finish this up. I'll probably finish it up today.
I never fucking noticed that. Oh my god, yeah, it's true. Interesting.
The first time I heard about Poseidon Creature was 6 months or so ago, and I heard we're gonna have a few of these huge.
I see ZBrush.
This was the initial concept that was given to us. Things have changed proportionally for it to work.
Concept art is same vibe as me showing my edits to Tori. kinda, right? Because that's the process they're describing here. It's sort of this.
So right now I have.
Oh, look at that! It's tiny Kratos.
Here's Kratos. He's pretty
look at him
compared to this guy. So I brought him in here just so I could have an idea of how big
yeah.
he's gonna be. So
no, that's definitely like a thing, right? So what else was I gonna say? And also, so one of the videos, I love how they blur whatever was on the side there out, but not the little penis on the side of the thing. Great. You know, titties and dick. Now this video will definitely be buried.
Make sure that
lol.
Like, some of this smaller detail like spread out over him as well.
Okay.
Can I see the scales on the back?
Oh yeah.
It's really fucking cool.
Poseidon looks to be challenging for everyone.
Yeah, I imagine he's one of those like.
So complicated. When I first saw the concept, really, I kind of looked at it and was like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" But that's pretty much what I say every time I see one of these crazy concepts. Anyway, you just go to your desk and beat your head against the table and figure out how the hell you're going to pull it off.
Poseidon definitely falls into that class of one of those kind of surprises that I know is coming down the pipe.
Oh, poor dudes.
And that's kind of one of my worries because making good water is hard.
Zoom.
We have to start off God of War 3 with a bang, and that's Poseidon. And Poseidon's going to be a water creature, so we have to make water look good.
Which, by the way, water is one of the hardest things to get right in CG. And then think about like the limitations with the technology they had back in the day as well, right? Even today, it's hard to do, and it looks kind of wonky. So,
I've put together the model that's behind me on the screen here. We basically want to try to prove the technology that we can make a model look like it has water running down it. We don't have a Poseidon model built yet, but we have Zeus. Poseidon is Zeus's brother. They'll probably have similar type proportions. So he was.
Poseidon was the most memorable boss. He is because of just his silhouette, right? Like Hades is a bit of a disappointment in my opinion. Still, like it's cool, like the one-on-one, but you know, I like the different forms they get. And Poseidon is really the coolest one in that regard, right? But Kronos is just a dude. Helios is just a dude. Hermes, dude. You know. That's at least the three main gods. I think Hades is just the worst offender in this regard because it's like you would have wanted him to be a bit cooler. That's all. That's all. It does start well with a bang when you finish him. True. Fair enough.
We had the Gaia model. The Poseidon creature model was still in the process.
Oh, look at that.
One of the quick things that's very surprising to the player, I guess, will be that right there is how big Kratos is.
Look at the tiny Kratos!
Gaia. And this will be the initial fight combat tutorial. At that point, Gaia
Look at that, it's the invisible walls.
And she'll start climbing on the mountain differently to allow the player to be able to walk down her arm.
Some cool behind the scenes shit. I don't. At this point, I don't even care if you guys are bored. It's like this is just fascinating for me. I just like seeing this because I never really saw these back in the day, and I wonder why. Maybe I did. I just forgot about it. But I love stuff like this, you know, when they show you a bit of behind the scenes, you show how it's made.
This is the first thing the player will see when he loads up the game. We're trying to frame her hand.
Look how shitty the game looks. It's awesome.
Which is just roughed out right here. And then we also want to find a way of getting her head in the shot and having her head bob around and sway. After the player works his way down Gaia, this will be the first big encounter that he experiences. The Poseidon creature will burst out, knock Gaia's hand back. The player experiencing this new creature that he has no clue as to what it is.
Also, the music's just great for this boss.
Is fighting it in a way that he doesn't feel comfortable.
Whoa!
Poseidon creature encounter, and this right here is the first CS move kill for it, where he snaps its jaw. And at this point, the
clickety clack
pulls away through Gaia's arm. Kratos attaches to him, and then as the creature's falling, he jumps off. He'll transition onto Mount Olympus.
And then there's a tutorial part there.
Is very much like
Your PS5 will enter rest mode. Stop wanting to enter rest mode! You son of a... Is it because I...
the Hydras on top of the Colossus. It's kind of incorporating all of those elements that work.
Yeah, it's like a tutorial.
God of Wars, but also raising the bar because it's even more epic than could ever withstand before. This is what I was delivered. The thing you encounter
Look at that topology.
starting the game. This is
Damn.
essentially a rough version of the model. It's a pretty good start. It's got all the features like this stretchy tail, really cool.
Look at the
Even
wobbly
has
tail.
stretchy neck, which lets me do some crazy stuff with it. Since this creature is supposed to be made essentially out of water, he needs to be fluid and flexible. Then he's got this trident section back here. He uses that to maybe discharge lightning at the player or, you know, do something.
I never noticed that it's like a trident. That's so cool. That's so funny.
And
in my opinion.
Creature and Kratos. And you may ask, where is Kratos? Well, he's in here somewhere. He's this little tiny dude right here. There's Kratos. I see him. So you can imagine trying to get the camera in here in the right place.
Trying to get that to work on the PS3 must have been a pain in the fucking ass.
The floor is Gaia, and Gaia's moving around, so adds a lot of complexity just to the elements of trying to get everybody lined up. You encounter this beast multiple.
You get so much more verticality out of it, right? And that's the one thing I do miss with like games like like the new God of War, right? Where it's all just combat arena, but you know, the wall combat was fun. It mixed it up sometimes.
The monster that was just
And that is sometimes that I miss stuff like that.
and you get up to Gaia's head, and that's where you encounter the full force of Poseidon.
Oh, you do see the
This is Gaia's head.
the trident things.
This thing has
Interesting.
10 arms and legs, kind of, and then it's got 3 prongs on its back. It's also got well over 20 controls just in its spine. There's a lot of stuff going on.
He's busy, but that was my first initial impression was there's a lot going on with Poseidon.
A lot of the later God of Wars, like the ones before the remake, right, had this thing where like the opening fight is the coolest thing, like the Hecatonchires of God of War Ascension is the coolest shit in it, and then for the rest, sometimes they,
come to the very end, being
you
able
know,
to see the full glory of him and just realizing, wow, that's just a little piece of him here, and that's
look
just
at him go.
at the end and going, wow, he's huge. And that's
But you know, that's why I don't really mind the like lesser amount of big monstrous creatures in 3, because you get a lot of those in 2, so you know that makes up for it in a way.
or determine who's going to win that outcome.
Michael and I
The
have been
manlet.
working on the Poseidon boss battle for a couple months now, and we've been working through the progression for the whole fight, working with Justin as well on the level design side. We're trying to get the whole layout so we have a bare bones skeleton of how things progress. It goes back and forth to have an interesting pace to the beginning of the game. We're in the first encounter of the Poseidon boss fight. We've already
Oh my god, look at that thing on the side there next to the PlayStation 2. That's a PS3 development kit, I think.
concern, but
Or it might be. Or it's just a computer.
there's no challenge there. What we want to do is make something that really surprises people and really gets people excited about the game. This is the initial CS move, the first CS move you
Hey,
do
already
in God of War 3. Kratos is going to wrap his chains around the bottom jaw of the Poseidon creature and then eventually rip
Kaboom.
the jaw off completely.
It's better than over here, which was the initial placement.
Boob Valley.
When you're a little short, but when you're down here, it's kind of distracting.
Initially, we had Encounter 2. The creature was coming directly out of the center of Gaia, and you see two gigantic mountains and the creature right in the middle of Boop Valley. Everybody giggles when they saw that. So
that wasn't what we were going for.
We lost Boop Valley, boys. No. R.I.P. We could have had. Oh yeah, and they did that part where we fight on her boobie.
Pieces on the back of
Boo.
the actually piercing through her jaw and coming out of her mouth. So she really looks like she's in peril and she's getting destroyed by this creature. From the get-go, I came up with the idea of doing the first-person kill and giving a new perspective on Kratos' kill sequences, and Michael took the idea and ran with it.
When you defeat Poseidon as his horrible watery self, you corner him down here in his humanoid form, and that's when you have to kill him off.
Immediately, everybody was just like sold once they saw it in game.
Yeah.
That
There was a lot of skeptics too, as far as people come up to me, and I'm sure Adam too, and what are you doing? And then actually seeing it in a game, then everybody comes over and it's just like, all right, it worked.
Kratos is not so good at making friends, but he's good at killing people.
This boss battle has to end.
That stays true for all the sequels as well.
And our final kill is where we're testing out these new CS moves of first-person kills. So minigame inputs right now are in a third-person camera, and then when you succeed, you get to see the impact of Kratos' attacks and see how Poseidon feels as he's getting completely torn up. He just screams really loud and then bites his ear. It's more of a nibble than a bite.
He bites his ear? Is that a thing that happens? I didn't even notice that. What the fuck?
Grayscale,
It's just fucked up.
ZBrush version, and I believe the low poly version as well. So since then, we've messed with water,
Ooh.
trying to make it look more like water's
Look
flowing
how
through him.
good it looks in the
Help from,
game.
like, our
It always gets baked down, right? Later on, so.
people trying to make the water look good.
Ooh.
Generally, though, water's pretty hard to do. It's just a combination of normal maps
How good it looks
that
there.
scroll. Like we take UVs and have them scroll, as well as parallax maps, which add the distortion, which makes it feel like it's a little deeper. After we do all the fights,
I love how you just said how they did it, right? Like, and that's like not a big deal. Just, you know, normal map scrolling. It's like, yeah, no, it isn't that big a deal, but you know, it's cool to describe it. Shit. Hype.
Is doing well right now. We've been working on it for I don't know how many months, but where we are right now is every part of the boss fight and every part of the level has a first pass right now. It's in, it's functioning. I could hand you a controller and you can play through it.
Hey.
It might be too hard, the animations might be placeholder, but it's there. And we have people internally play testing it. So there's people who around here picked up the controller, played it, and been like, oh, wow, this sucks, or this is awesome. And then we keep tuning it and playing around with it to that.
Look, beta testers that actually test the game instead of, you know, releasing the game all broken and shit. Callisto Protocol?
It's kind of
whatever.
It's all there, but doing stuff on the pens is proven to be very challenging. So things that would usually take 5 minutes take 2 hours. All things considered, all the crazy shit we're doing in there, we've had to make hardly any, if any, concessions, which is pretty amazing because the scope of this thing is just huge.
This is when we finally get the reveal of Poseidon in his big, giant, epic form. So you find out that these creatures you're fighting are just part of this one, basically the ocean pulled up to Mount Olympus. Oh, Poseidon's broken.
There you go. That's how you know it's in development.
In development. And the water's supposed to be moving here and all that.
He's got no arms.
He's got no arms. You know, we have to.
They have scuff as well. Look at that. They are dealing with scuff.
That's the really
sadness.
But it's getting there.
When we first saw Poseidon, we were visiting the studio in Santa Monica and working with Stig, and it just blew us away that the whole screen
The music.
with this boss. I don't think there's ever been a boss as big as this boss. We're actually right in the midst of scoring it with Mike Regan, and it's going to be huge. We're going to pull out all the stops, 20 brass players, 53 string players.
I don't know if they made a boss bigger than that. Well, the Hecatoncheires, arguably, but yeah.
A cinematic,
I think Poseidon is one of their biggest bosses, not gonna lie. Especially like all the segments and stuff like that.
Just blown away by just
Our Lord Scuff has made an appearance. The Lord Scuff.
The goal when I'm making games is like hopefully to make something that people haven't experienced.
True.
Makes your game really.
Yeah. Where have you experienced Poseidon like that before, right?
At the beginning of the game, and you remember how excited I was. Like really, kind of like when we first got the assets together, and like we could sit down and play the things. And you could see, like, with the polish and everything, how amazing it was going to be. And that's it for me right there.
You have disrespected the gods for the last time, Kratos.
Boom. That was fun. That's a good one, right? The Lord has graced us with his presence. All hail, Lord Scuff. User interface, visual development, damn, voice acting. Voice act. You know what? Let's end on voice acting. And then I'll end the stream. Because then it will have been over 2 hours. But I do want to see like some of the voice actors. Because I think it's interesting to end on that.
Recording session for God of War
Let's go.
that we're starting today is the culmination of a lot of preparation. This is definitely the most complicated session I've ever put together.
Look at him go.
We should go in the other room while we can, huh?
One of you here and one of you here. How close do you
That's
need to-
him. That's Kratos.
We need to take a couple minutes to readjust where.
I'm the god of golf. Indeed.
This session.
He's the god of golf. It's him.
We've got a lot going on.
It's your boy.
We've got a lot of
You see what I meant with physicality as well? Like he's a skinnier dude. He's not has the same like heft as.
room for error, but I like.
I also want to do some voice acting, but I can't talk with people, so well, do voice acting. Just make your own videos. Find little clips online to voice act over, and then upload them. Network with people. Don't be afraid of them.
All I remember is what I have lost.
That is why you should give me the power.
Screw you, Athena.
My character, I like to think of her as she thinks she's doing something good, but in reality, she's trying to take over the world.
Kratos, she is the key to our revenge.
I already forgot that part of the
You
game.
to do the right thing, Kratos.
You shouldn't.
Kratos, I found out, is a piece of me that I kind of didn't know existed. It's kind of a
TC Carlson. Oh, I keep feeling TJ for some reason.
getting a chance to
TC Carlson.
explore.
I delivered your revenge on Zeus.
My vengeance ends now. I owe you nothing.
I owe you nothing.
When you have
See how funny it is.
in the room, you're able to
Aw.
come up with a rhythm. It makes it more real.
I really, really like it. It gives you a chance to play off of what the other person is doing as opposed to doing
Stabbing sounds.
We're getting so much from this performance that we wouldn't normally get. I'm totally stoked about it right now.
You owe me this, Kratos.
And
I owe you nothing.
And also an interesting thing, right? Them recording the faces is not because it's unusable. When they do the facial animation, you can use that stuff as like, you know, as reference, which is good.
And it's really freeing for the actor because, you know, you're looking straight ahead.
Look at that concept art.
face
Pandora looks
on the page.
more normal in there.
It's really a cool experience.
Find the labyrinth.
Hey, yo!
Kratos! One of my favorite things to
Doing
do.
pretty good. Look at that.
I like. I don't know why. Maybe no. I don't know why. I saw Zeus torture.
Vine boom sound.
I just try really a simple approach to it. It's bringing those words into your character and actually thinking a thought before it. It makes it more real.
There you go.
They called me a monster.
Beautiful.
Voice
She was
acting.
new. We'd never worked with her before. She was an ace. She
Let's
totally
go.
knocked it out of the park.
Let's go.
More variables than a normal voiceover session for a game today.
Yeah.
And, it went very, very well.
Oh yeah, no. But the old games were all like not cinematic enough, and also performances weren't as deep.
That's all that really
Right?
matters. Is
No. I don't. Not to stick it to the new games, but you know, these games also have their moments. Definitely. Look at that editing softwares.
Who is Hercules? Well, it was me for 7 years on TV, so this
What?
is a whole different look. I didn't quite have that.
Oh, is he from like a TV show? Oh, that's a cool reference.
I didn't weigh, 4,000 pounds. This guy's like about 12 feet tall.
They called them labors.
Oh, so he's like from one of those TV shows that aired back in the day. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Easy choice because he's Hercules, but not necessarily in terms of.
That's a cool little
the way that
reference.
He's played Hercules in the past, a little bit of a departure.
Can we get, but this time, brother?
Yeah, more intense.
seething.
But this time, brother, this time I will destroy you.
That's good.
In this game, he's a much darker brute. He's not the brightest light bulb out there, but at the same time, when it comes to war, he's brilliant.
Is he?
Is more pissed.
Okay.
The most valuable I can be is to take what the creator of the game has been imagining and
The voice director. Look at him.
and bringing it to life with the voice, and trying to find different ways to get to actors to achieve what he wants to do.
Try one thing, if you would, Kevin.
Yeah.
Take the breath after stables, and then you can finish off the phrase.
Okay.
The most frustrating thing about doing voiceover is the amount of time you've got to do each line. You've got to repeat it, but you've got to also do it in so many different ways, so many different inflections, and you end up losing your voice.
Have you not killed enough of your family?
That's a
Good. That's very good.
It was a slam dunk. He really brought a passion to the character.
Was that in the game?
Very professional. His voice.
I actually remember thinking, hey, Athena's VA is actually pretty good. She sounds very natural and good. No, these games, they all sound very natural. Kratos sometimes has a few moments where he doesn't sound but then again, you hear him so much, like, hey.
It was a darker and more sinister person.
I think the overall, like, voice acting wise, these games have always been great. God of War 1, 2, and 3. Like, all of them never felt too unnatural or whatever the hell, in my opinion.
Excited about it. Today we're doing Rip Torn and Malcolm McDowell. The game's based on Greek mythology. This guy's like the Smith god, and he's like.
Always the Vulcan.
Yes, exactly.
The Roman name for Hephaestus is Vulcan. He's the god of fire and he's a great blacksmith.
Yeah, moves like him a bit. Oh, that's so funny.
The greatest thing you have on stage is the other actor.
That is true. Not being able to play off anyone is harder. That is.
They are entertainment and they are movies, and you can get involved in it. It kind of gives you a semblance of what live theater used to be when you had audience participation. Yeah, I kind of look like that.
Ghost of Sparta. It is you.
I can't see shit. What the fuck? This is way darker footage.
I thought Zeus would
Lol. He looks like him a little, right? That's funny. Daedalus.
He's the inventor. He also
Who am I? What did he do? Okay, cool. God of Golf.
Eat lunch with Malcolm McDowell. You can't beat that.
The ice storm, that will give me the power to bring my son back to me.
Where is my boy?
Awesome.
You bastards!
That was awesome.
Fabulous. We want to protect it with one more, please.
Oh, we're not gonna go protecting all these takes, are we?
Yeah,
Don't
we
tell
are.
me we're gonna do 2 fucking takes. Why don't you just use a bit of proper tape? You're gonna. Why do we have to do 2 takes of everything?
Well, because we
Not for protection.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Let's listen to it.
That's nonsense.
And we're going to listen to one line and be right with you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This got like recorded on physical media, probably.
It's really, if I'm in a jam,
Analog and shit.
it's going.
I hear you.
Working with actors, right? Really fun.
Could we do the line to escape it, please,
Yes.
one more time?
Tell me what you need.
The word catalyst had a little bit of a squirtle to it.
Okay.
Okay? When you're ready?
Okay. To escape it, we must assemble it.
Actors are so varied and so different in the way they work, and to find what that key in there is and unlock that door with them and then be able to play is really a challenge and a kick at the same time.
Hey everybody, hi! We finished God of War 3 and now we're watching some of the
Sling. Oh, my boy.
some of the behind the scenes things because they're interesting.
That's different than what
They're fun to look at.
Thank you.
Vengeance on the king of gods. You'll need an army of gods.
I guess
And weapons.
this is a part that they never.
I could build. I could use the fire of Hades.
Interesting. This means this. Hey, we're listening now. Is like a part that probably got deleted.
Free me from
Interesting.
torture.
We're good. We're good.
Ooh.
Thank you, Spartan. Thanks, Spartan. I say Thanks,
Cheers,
okay.
sir.
I say squassa.
We're not used to people coming in here and nailing it, so like basically knocking it out of the park like this. So
Oh, really?
we had more time. So
Well, no, okay. Well, listen, I just thought, oh my God, I thought I had reams and reams and I had to do everything twice. And it was like, oh my God, if you've got it, right?
Right.
Great.
Lol.
Good. Thank you.
It's kind of true though.
Pleasure. To work with Malcolm McDowell and Rip Torn in the same day.
Yeah.
Pretty wild experience.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to me, too, the different acting styles, because Malcolm McDowell is very much the Royal Shakespeare Company, and it comes in, word for word like that. And Rip Torn is more of the old actor's studio, and he's a little bit up and down and nowhere, but out of that comes a gold of its own kind.
There's an extra level of dimension and texture that we got to them that's just through the fact that they're fucking good actors.
Now that we've gotten the recording part of it down, my stress level has decreased a great deal.
Now you can have a glass of wine.
Now I can have a glass of wine.
You are the reason I live in torment.
He told me he would kill you.
He can't.
Stop! I will not! PS3 arrest mode! Stop it!
But he made your name known amongst the people. A fierce warrior, a killer made a hero, a man made a god. But you, what have you done with my child?
I love how, look how, damn. These recordings suck of the game footage though. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he gone again. Interesting. And so many more things you can watch if you beat the game. Right? That was fun, not gonna lie. It's weird, it's a little gimmicky, but you know, I find it interesting to showcase stuff like that because you don't get to, you know, finding those making ofs and stuff like that. They're very much a thing that's gone out of fashion. There's a period because not every game can afford it, right? And it's difficult to do with stuff like that. You have to get in a recording studio. You have to basically dedicate an entire part of the budget just for like recording the shit out of like the entire development of the game, which is not always as interesting every day. So it's kind of hard to do. Recording days and recording that those are like highlights, right? Like those are like easy. Okay, there's definitely content going to come out of that, but all the rest a little harder. So definitely cool stuff to check out if you've ever played a game. With that said, God of War 3, not the best in the trilogy, but definitely the great concluder of it all in a way, right? And definitely a great point to leave the franchise until God of War 4 came along. Okay, they made Ascension in the meantime, but I keep forgetting that game because that one doesn't exist. They focused on the multiplayer too much. It was kind of shitty. It doesn't matter. The point is, God of War 3, fun game. Definitely check it out on your own time if you have the advantage to. The ways to play it are either emulating it PS3, buying it on PS4 for the remaster, like what we played today, or downloading it online, I think, or getting a physical PS3 copy and then getting yourself a PlayStation 3 to play it on, right? Voice acting is going through the awkwardness, lol. True. Voice acting is a lot of, and that's acting in general, right? Is leaving ego at the door. Your self-consciousness, leaving that at the door and just 100% trying to nail whatever character the director's going for, and working with that to bring the deliveries and depth if you have the chance to, right? But in the end, it's always in service of whatever the hell the story is that your main guy's making. That's just interesting stuff, I find. Or I find it interesting to talk about, because it's interesting stuff to do as well. With that said, however, I want to thank you all for watching the stream. If you haven't liked the stream yet, I would definitely encourage you, just leave a little like. It's all fine. Tells the YouTube algorithm maybe to recommend you some other things I made, because that's the way to help out the channel. It's not only to subscribe. We're almost at 500 subscribers, by the way. We're really close to that shit. I love doing small voice acting to stuff, but my social anxiety makes me not able to try it professionally. That's hard. That is definitely hard. And it's not going to be easy to get over that. Just know, every chance you don't take is a missed opportunity. And also be aware that in voice acting, whatever, there is a lot more no's you're gonna get than yeses. Auditioning is a very tiresome process for both the actor, but also the recruiters, right? Who have to go through every application and also let down a bunch of people, which is not hard to do. It is a field that requires you to have, not to leave ego at the door, but also have enough of it to be able to be self-confident and be able to move on from whichever project you try to do, right? It's a bit of both. It's a bit of give and take in that sense. Hard, but not impossible. And definitely fun, and definitely worth checking out. So, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Sakura. Hey, Sakura, welcome. Hi. You've just missed... well, I'm ending anyway, so I can recap what we did today, right? So what we did today is we finished God of War 3, playing out the whole rest of the game, mainly the ZEUS confrontation and stuff like that. And then we went on to watch some of the... behind-the-scenes stuff, and now having a little bit of a talk about voice acting, explanations, and stuff like that. All great and fun stuff. With me saying like the stream if you like the stream. There you go. I'll shill one more time. No. We're almost at 500 subscribers, by the way, which that I'm fucking excited about. Definitely have to see that I have a video ready by the time that happens, just so I can be like, hey, it's 500, and then the number goes back to 499, and I'll be like, no! I don't know. I think that'll be funny. However, yeah, Slay. True. Catch it next time. No problem. Also, that's also an advising. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, posts will also from now on include a schedule of the week, which also comes out on Twitter, of course. So maybe follow along on Twitter and or YouTube to see whenever those go live. Outside of that, also don't forget to watch some of the other content, some of the edited content, some of the shorts. The shorts are edited on their own, and they're not always stuff that gets uploaded as regular videos because I don't really find a place for them. Although I've been considering, like, is it maybe an idea? I don't know. What do you? This is like a question I'm going to ask you guys, right? Is it interesting to upload shorts as their own little videos, or would that just clutter up the video tag? Because I see some channels that do like clips where it's like the small shorts, but they're essentially shorts but just uploaded as clips, and they make it so you have a lot of bingeable content on your channel because it's all little smart segments, right? But then again, might they as well just not work better than as shorts and stay as shorts and not clutter up the other thing. It's this is like a puzzle piece in my head I just don't have an answer for. And it's really fucky in that sense. I don't have an answer for it. But like, it is stuff that I find interesting to, think about, talk about, and all that kind of crap. You do you, boo. That doesn't answer my question. That doesn't help me. That's what I'm already doing. Point is, maybe I'll put out a poll. I don't fucking know. Maybe that'll be an interesting one. I'll put out a poll. Well, however, very soon, God of War 2's conclusion will have an edited video by Anadil coming out, which is very interesting and fun, and it's a funny one. It's a good one. And outside of that, yeah, I think we have finally completed, by the way, a week of following the fucking upload schedule. The streaming schedule. We have followed it. No streams missed. We did all of them. We just flipped 2 of them around because of some scheduling conflicts, but that's besides the point. We did a full week of streaming, so here's to next week doing the same thing. We're probably going to be playing another game next week. I don't know which one we're going to be doing. We're going to start up a new retro title, probably. Maybe Devil May Cry, maybe. Because there's enough games there to go through. Eventually, we'll get to God of War 4, but, I think after the original trilogy, there needs to be a little bit of a break between doing more God of War content, right? Or not. It depends what feeling I'm in, right? Maybe we'll do Demon Souls. That's also one I have. And Bloodborne, I've never really played that one either. So we have enough. The point is, there's enough games to play. Enough games! Other games we're going to be doing next week is Overwatch 2. It's a game that has been requested in chat. That, and I also haven't played that in a long time. / wanted to already play that on the channel a while back. So, with that said, I guess you have moved to streaming on YouTube or... Yeah, no, I've basically moved to just streaming on YouTube from now on. I have more interest into it. I think it works better out for the channel. I find it better to maybe focus on one place instead of the 2 places at the same time. That and Twitch, I made a little video on that if you want to watch my actual opinions on why I switched back to YouTube. To be honest. Self-sham. Self-shill. It's on the channel. It's the one with the Iron Mouse and Gura in the thumbnail, right? It's the YouTube versus Twitch one where I lay down my main choices for going back to YouTube now for a while, or for the longest time as I see fit, right? And we went over 2 hours. YouTube seems better in that sense. It has its advantages, definitely. However, it is a little weirder for growth though. I have no idea how to control it. That is definitely a thing. It is very much a kind of works, kind of doesn't work. I thought the intro would go off by now. Interesting. Damn. 2-hour stream. Yeah, short stream, but conclusion of the game. Essentially, then I beat the game in 7, 8, 9 hours? Which, honestly, that's the right length for a game, I find. It's a few streams, not too long, but still fun. And, that's the one thing I'm not looking forward to with God of War. It's a little bit like Cyberpunk, right? Still haven't finished that one because, it takes so fucking long to get through. And I think God of War 4 has that same thing where it's an open world RPG, so God, I'm gonna have to level up shit. Or at least, be conscious of that. That's a thing I have to do. Yeah, what a way to get distracted there in my own, lining. Sorry. A little bit of a tangent there. Anyway, it is Saturday, my dudes. Tomorrow is Sunday. I hope you all take a great rest. I am going to move on to edit a few more little content that I think will be funny, and make an edited video on campaigns in fighting games, because it's a topic that I think just nobody really discusses, or that I just haven't really seen a good video on. Or not that they don't exist, just that I haven't seen them and haven't done enough research as well, but you know, that's besides the point. Make up things that I know myself. Bye. See you getting distracted as always. No problem. And with that said, subscribe, watch more content, like the stream if you like the stream. Thanks very much for coming by, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. That was with the music. That was fucking awesome. Yeah, we ended with the music. Nice!